Hello and welcome everyone. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we will make a start. And can also everybody please turn on your videos because this is a leadership call and this is where I'll be taking your questions and helping you get through with your goals and so on. Maria, welcome. Olha, how are you? Welcome to the team. We have you here for the first time. I hope you can hear me. Pyrina, Mohammed, B, Simone, Shanann, Emilian, welcome everybody to the call. So yeah, so I'm guessing you can all hear me. Welcome everybody. And again, it's Sunday, the end of the week for many people. But again, every single day is the start of the week for me. And again, it's been a very, very amazing day today. Shanann, welcome. Welcome. We can see you. Good to see you again. And yeah, today what we're going to do is, again, it's like a Q&A session. I'm going to ask you, what's gone well for you last week? What hasn't gone well for you? What are you going to do this week? Do you have any issues that I can address for you on this leadership call? And let me show you and teach you how to move forward. At the moment, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been amazing momentum in the business. Ranks are popping every single day. Thank you, Maria. You've got a prospect at 8:30. So we'll start off with you, I think, second, not first, but we'll start off with you second. Yeah, don't worry about your prospect. That prospect will become a customer today. And yeah, as you've all seen, momentum is amazing at the moment. Ranks are popping, and August is going to be amazing. And I don't know if any of you watched the webinar yesterday. I think it was on at midnight. If you did watch that webinar, drop me a 333 in the chat box. If you didn't watch that webinar, then please get the recording. The recording is in the group, and my recommendation is that you watch that webinar because we're looking at 1,000 chairmen this year. Write it down. If you don't believe me, write it down, and this is going to happen. When thousands of people are saying in unison that they're going to be 1,000 chairmen by the end of this year, it's going to happen. Trust me, we've done this before. Amazing things have happened, and in this group, many of you are going to hit that rank. Mohammed, welcome to the team. Good to see you. Anyway, firstly, I want to start off with someone who recently achieved rank, and she doesn't know I'm going to speak to her about this, but Olha, welcome to the welcome to the leadership meeting. You can unmute yourself, and if you don't mind, can we hear you?
Yes.
Yes. Olha, you recently achieved the first rank, and that's an amazing, amazing thing that you've done, because what you'll find in this business is that once you've hit the first rank, all these subsequent ranks are a duplication of what you've already done. So whatever you did to become P150, you just do the same over and over and over again, and then get your team to do the same, and you get the next rank and the next rank after that, and again and again. As long as you are consistent and persistent, is going to happen. If you take 4 weeks off and do nothing, then it'll take you longer to hit your goals. So as long as you're doing something every single day on the 4 Ps, then you'll get that next rank. Olha, how do you feel about hitting the first rank? Where have you come from? What's the journey been like for you?
Okay, so I'll share my story. This time, it's a second time that I'm in this business, because the first time I was signed up last year, but after a few months, I had some difficulties and I couldn't continue to pay my monthly subscription, so I left. But I knew that I will come back for sure. And this year I came back, and I'm very happy for that. And I feel amazingly because of my first rank. It was not easy, but I did it, and I hope that the next ranks will be easier. And I feel very, very excited to be in this business and about my first rank, because I'm a little leader now. I have my little team, and I will make it grow. So that's very good. Okay, I didn't say that I came from Ukraine. Originally, I'm Ukrainian, and I live in Italy for almost 13 years.
That's amazing. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Okay, that's the Italian. That's all I know. But again, Olha, you've done amazing, because we've been working with you very, very closely. Every single person is proud of you and what you've done. Like I said, the first rank, whether it takes you 1 day or a year, it does not make a difference. But once you hit it, you know you've got what it takes to hit all the successive ranks. So just bear that in mind. Your goal is now clear. For the end of this month, you will hit the next rank. All you have to do is duplicate what you've done and get your team to duplicate what you've done.
Yes, thank you. And thank you very much for support of Dr. Jav at Mandip. They're amazing leaders and mentors, and they're helping me, supporting me, and I am grateful very much.
Again, massive congratulations. We now have a team in Italy, a massive team in Italy. So everybody just get your passports ready, because we are going to go to Italy this year, and Olha will provide all the pizza and pasta. So,
of course, for sure.
So again, I mean, we're very proud of you, doing amazingly well, and amazing to have you in the team. You are in the best team now, so as long as you know that, things are going to happen.
I know that.
And we're here to support you all the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Brilliant. And let's move on to Maria, because Maria has got a lot of prospecting to do today. And Maria, what's gone well for you last week? And what have you done? What do you intend to do this week? And how are things going for you?
Hi guys. So the past week's been great. Today has been great. The week coming forward is looking great. I know it's going to be great. And we've got a lot to do. So I've just been taking calls and, working with my team, because you know how it is once you start to grow yourself. It's not about you anymore. Like, it's about, okay, how do I help everyone else grow? So I think it's just this past week and this coming week and today has been that big realization of, okay, you have your goals, but now you have everyone else's goals. And so now it's a case of, okay, you've got a lot more to do. So it's just been adjusting to all of that, really. But I don't know, great things, really. I don't know what you want me to say.
No, Maria, I think what you're doing, again, for the benefit of everybody else, what Maria is doing is amazing. So every single person should be doing what Maria is doing if you're not doing it already. So Maria, I don't know if you know what you're doing either, but I'll let you know. So everyone, please make a note of this. Maria is a good example to follow, no matter what your rank is. So Maria has weekly meetings where she meets people in person. So if you're not doing this with your team already, you should be doing this, because it helps with engagement, and also it helps with churn as well. So what you'll find is some people come into the business, some decide to stay, some will leave. But however, if you're having these weekly meetings in person, obviously, if your people are in the Ukraine and you're based in the USA, it's not possible. But if you can have physical meetings once a week, please do so. And I do that locally with my team as well, lockdown or no lockdown. Number 2, again, Maria, I'm going to use you as an example. Maria is having weekly Zoom calls with her meeting very much like this. So as your team is growing, you'll find that you'll start having bigger and bigger meetings, more and more people on the meetings. When I started having my weekly Zoom calls, in the first instance, the first few weeks, it was just me on the Zoom call. So I would have a meeting with myself, and that continued on because I set a schedule to make sure I did this day in, well, week in, week out. Even if it was just me on the Zoom call talking to myself, I would still have the meeting, because that set an example to myself, and also it was a habit. It takes 90 days to develop a habit, and once you're doing this over and over again, it's a very good habit to develop, and you'll find that the people in your team will be retained, and also they'll be able to learn how to trade and also build the business as well. Okay. The third thing Maria is doing, I don't know if you know this, Maria, but the third thing Maria is doing is that she's incentivizing her leaders. So Maria is giving very, very expensive watches to the value of £10,000 to every person in her team that hits the first rank. So again, that's an amazing thing that you're doing, Maria. We've done something similar ourselves in the past. So I'll let you have my address. Please send me my gift as well. That'll be awesome. So everyone, make a note of those 3 things. Make sure you're doing those 3 things consistently and persistently. Even if you're having a bad day, if you do these 3 things, you will not have churn in your team. People will not leave your team. Secondly, they'll be motivated to grow the team. And thirdly, they will learn how to trade. So Maria, you're setting an amazing example. Great to have you on the call. Do you have any questions regarding next week? Are you unstuck about certain things?
No, I'm just excited. Big things.
Okay. Again, Maria, excellent. Great to have you on the call. And let's keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. And again, this month of August, you will hit the next rank. It's duplication. help your team to become what you've become.
Yep.
Okay, brilliant.
Uh-huh.
Who would like to go next? Let me see who smiles first. Let me have a look. Shanann, I caught the smile. So, Shanann, how are you? Let me just unmute Shanann.
Can you
Shanann,
hear me?
what's going down in East London?
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. It's happening. It's happening. How about yourself? How are you? How are you, Dr. Jav?
Everything's amazing, Shanann. Every single day is a blessing. Every
Yep.
single day I'm grateful to be alive and to be helping my teams succeed and achieve their goals. And Shanann, you had some growth in your team last week. That was amazing to see in the group. And do you have any issues that you want to talk to me about? Is there anything that might be slowing you down? What's gone well for you last week?
I wouldn't say anything's really slowing me down. It's just more of like when we have our team lead meetings, I like the fact that a lot of our team members that we do have are kind of on the same mind frame now, and wanting to meet up in person and share ideas in terms of trading. So that was quite refreshing last week, Thursday, to hear more of the team having that kind of growth. And I've seen a lot of changes in some people as well. So that's quite a good thing in terms of building and stuff like that. So I'm really happy at the moment. I'm really happy. So I just have to continue to help everyone in my team. That's the main thing. Just help them grow as people as well, get them on the same mindset. And we can all basically create something really, really big. So it's really, really good.
Shanann,
I'm quite happy at the moment.
What you're doing in East London with the East London posse is absolutely amazing, because again, very much like Maria, you're having these weekly meetings, and what you'll find is those meetings will carry you through. At the moment, we have 5-6 people turn up. Next month there'll be 10-15 people. You'll have to get a bigger house, a bigger garden. So
I know. That's the plan. That's the plan, to get a headquarters now. Like literally, that's where my head and my focus is at. Get a headquarters and just have everyone come round to the clubhouse, the East London clubhouse.
Yeah, the East London posse house.
Posse house.
But again, Shanann, what you're doing is amazing. Just carry on what you're doing. People are coming into your team, and from all angles, you will hit the next rank whether you like it or not. All you have to do is maintain engagement. Now, when you first start in this business, again, for the benefit of everybody, all you have to do is, obviously, you're doing the 4 Ps anyway. You've discussed that on a prior call. If you don't know what the 4 Ps are, let me know. I've recorded that. I can send you that video. You should be doing 4 Ps regardless. You should be doing the 4 Ps in your sleep. Okay? That's how important the 4 Ps are. When you're dreaming, you should be dreaming about the 4 Ps. When you wake up, you should be thinking about the 4 Ps, okay?
Every day.
Alongside your goal. Because when you live, eat, and breathe your goal, you will hit that goal.
Of course,
okay?
yeah.
So the 4 Ps are given. Now, one other issue we have in this business sometimes is churn. To reduce churn, all you have to do is ensure that your team attends the meetings.
Yeah.
That's all they have to do. Attend the Zoom calls, the trading calls, the business building calls, the mindset calls. Now, the reason we do this is because this will help people make money. Yeah. Profits are better than wages. A lot of people that come into this business have come from the corporate, or with the corporate mentality, where they have been, getting wages or salaries, whatever, from their companies since they've started their first job. So the hardest aspect is to change people's mindset. And by making sure that they attend these calls every single day, if possible, their mindset will also change. They'll become personally developed, and they'll start making profits. Yeah. So alongside the 4 Ps, retention is so important, and growth, of course. And because if you're not growing, what's happening? You're dying.
Yeah.
So you choose whether to die or grow. And when you're growing, you want to ensure that your team grows with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So the pace of the leader dictates the pace of the followers. Okay. So you need to move at rocket speed, Shanann. I've seen your moves. I mean, you've got pretty good moves there. Okay. The faster you move, the faster your team's going to move, because the vibration you emanate is something that's picked up by other people. So Shanann, you're doing a great job. Any thoughts on what you're going to do the following week? Any plans?
Just basically catching up with my team, always doing the 4 Ps every single day. Personal development as well. That's something that I'm trying to instill in some of the team members. Some already have it, others don't. So it's definitely something that I'm trying to instill in everyone, to just do their personal development every day. I feel like that would help in terms of positivity and stuff like that. So
That's great.
definitely, yeah, just training the mind, really. I think when you have the right mindset, you have the right attitude to just go out and do what you need to do, because it is possible, it's doable, anyone could do it. If they change their mindset, they can go anywhere. You can go anywhere in this life. So
Well,
definitely.
with trading, it'll take you longer to develop yourself personally than it will to learn how to trade. Because personal development is it's ongoing every single day, a little bit at a time, over and over again. But personal development is much more important than trading, because without the personal development, you're not going to continue profiting from your trades. If you haven't got the right mentality when it comes to trading, or the right emotions, what you make today, you'll lose tomorrow.
Yeah, that's so true.
So what you're doing is amazing, Shanann. I know you're quite developed yourself personally as well. Keep going. We are going to get that rank this week.
Yes, definitely. Let's go. Let's do this.
Okay, Shanann.
New week. All right, thank you all.
Right, let me catch the next smile. B, I saw that smile there, B. I saw the smile. So B, you are next. I'm going to unmute you. Go for it. How's it been last week? You had some new people in the team. Your team's doing amazing. You've got some amazing leaders, Pyrina, Simone, Amelia, and a few others.
That's true, yeah. My team is truly amazing. They're on fire.
Everybody's on fire.
Yeah, the team is actually on fire. I think almost every day I've signed, each of them have signed somebody. So that's great. So yeah. So we're all on fire, and it's just a matter of just keep going, and we'll all get there. So yeah, it's been amazing. It's just the normal prospecting and then sort of sharing ideas and trying to get people on board, to sort of see what we see as well in this amazing business. So yes, I enjoy doing it every day, and I'm just going to keep going.
B, what you're doing is amazing. And again, at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm creating a toolkit.
Okay.
To help every single person on this call, because a lot of people will say no to you, but a lot of them will also come back to you as well later down the line.
Yeah.
So I've just created a page on my website of testimonials. So what you do is, if you keep your prospects engaged, speak to them every week, send them something different every week. You can also send them my testimonials page.
Okay.
People just talking about how much success they've achieved in this business, and that will also help you when it comes to prospecting and converting your prospects into customers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That'll be nice. Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to mention is that for every single person on this call, try and share your activity in the groups, because what you'll find is that your team, your leaders do not necessarily know what you're doing. Maria has to go. Okay, Maria, let me know once your customer joins, and we'll congratulate you again. It's been great to have you on the call, and I'll see you tomorrow. We've got another call tomorrow, by the way, everybody.
Go, Maria. Get it.
So tomorrow, 6 p.m., we'll be meeting again. But B, going back to what I was saying earlier, if everyone can share their activities in the group. So if you're doing a Zoom call, if you're having a physical meeting, doing personal development, share the activities in the group, because what you'll find is that your team is watching you.
Yeah.
If you share nothing in the groups, your team will assume that you're doing nothing. And what you'll find is that your team will not do what you tell them to do. They will do what they see you doing. Okay? So the more activity you post in the group, the better for you long term, and the better for the team long term as well.
Okay.
So B, again, you're doing amazingly well. Do you have any issues you want to discuss? Any blockers at all?
No. It's just, normal everyday things. So yeah, so it's okay. As you said, some people say no, some people say yes, some people are like, I'll come back to you. So yeah, it's just to keep going, and then just hopefully everybody will have some common ground. And so yeah, I think the only thing I might add is just, you know, at the moment within the team we don't have like weekly meetings. That's something that we can consider and find a time that is convenient for most of us, and then perhaps have a meeting maybe once a week, and then so just so we can talk about our challenges and what's working for who and what's not quite working, so we can all learn and grow, you know, from each other. So yeah.
So depending
So
on what you should be doing is you should be having your weekly Zoom meetings anyway.
Yeah, that's something we're doing at the moment. So that's something we can start.
Yeah. So get all your customers, all your leaders on the same Zoom call, very much like what I'm doing here, and speak to them on a weekly basis. In the first instance, only 2 people might turn up, 3 people might turn up. But if you keep doing it, more and more people will turn up. And also you'll get the momentum in your teams, and things will happen quicker for you.
Right, okay.
Does that make sense, B?
Yeah, that does. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And again, what you're doing is amazing. And always remember, it's attitude, not aptitude, that determines altitude. Attitude, not aptitude, that determines altitude. You might be, I'm just trying to say, you may have no knowledge whatsoever on how to do this business.
Mm-hmm.
If your attitude is in the right place, you will smash it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You might have all the knowledge in the world. If your attitude is in the wrong place, nothing will happen.
Mm-hmm.
So instill that within your team as well. You've got amazing momentum. And again, we're going to have some ranks popping this week. I look forward to it.
Yep.
Reach out if you've got any issues, and we'll keep moving forward.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant, B. I'm going to look for the next smile. Parina, I saw it. I saw that smile on your face. How are you doing, Parina?
Hi, Dr. Jav. Yes, I'm doing great. Really exhausted. Running after kids all day long.
That's good.
And prospecting as well. I've actually signed up one person today.
What's the location? Is it in
No, she's in High Wycombe.
High Wycombe. Okay, brilliant. So
yeah, and she's going to sign up someone tomorrow as well.
Okay, brilliant. And is that a big thing? Excited? Yeah.
Yeah.
Parina, is that direct, or is it through somebody else?
No, that. She's under my link, so I'm going to place her.
So, you know, weak leg, not weak. I call it the developing leg. Let's get the developing leg developed.
Yes, the developing leg. But at the moment, I'm actually quite focused on trying to get Simone ranked by the end of tomorrow, because she's one person away, and I really want it to happen by the end of Monday, obviously.
Simone, you can do it.
So we've spent all of today, you know, bringing her press mates back, you know, trying to catch up on everyone that she's spoken to. Hopefully someone gets back to us by the end of today or tomorrow.
Not hopefully, definitely.
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 Yeah, hopefully is not a word, okay?
Okay.
It's for definite.
It's done.
It's done. It's done. Karina, do you have any questions, any issues, any blockers you want to talk about?
Actually, I was going to mention one of my team members in Cameroon. Because she's been in another network marketing organization before, and she was just asking if we have material available for people who sign up to be able to use to prospect, and just more about the business. And she was explaining to me what the sort of thing that they had in the previous business that she was in. Like, there was a lot of material on teaching you how to prospect and how to put the business across, the right things to say. And I said to her that I'll mention it during our leadership call today. Okay,
Parina. I've done a lot of videos on how to prospect, the 4 Ps, social media training. I've done videos on closing prospects as well. These are all on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So if you go to my YouTube channel, if someone has access to it, just put the link in the chat box. Parina, go to that YouTube channel. I'd say there are tens of videos on there, and I'm building that every single day. There's going to be more and more videos onto that on how to run your business, how to prospect, and also how to ensure that your customers remain within the business, and how to ensure that they profit as well. Because if you think about it, it's all about your team.
Yeah, because she's quite on fire. Like, she really wants to get people in, but she's only been there a couple of weeks, and she still feels like she's not confident enough to tell other people about the business. So she sends her prospects to me or B.
That is the recommendation. So initially, people can send their, all they have to do is send their prospects to our webinars.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs to become an expert on inviting, and she needs to become an inviting expert, if that makes any sense. Invite. You don't need to do anything. I've got a video on that somewhere as well.
Do you know the problem with that is people say, okay, that's fine, send me the link, and then they don't get on. And
yeah,
sometimes when you send the link 1 to 3 times, it's almost like, okay, if I could just tell you myself, at least I know you're here and you wouldn't escape.
That is okay. Even 7-figure earners invite. They don't all do the presentation themselves. Make use of the system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. We have a system. If people don't get on, not a problem. Send them the link again. Like I did for this call, I reminded you an hour before, half an hour before, 10 minutes before. When it's live, remind them again. If you do that, people will get onto the call.
Okay.
Right.
I was just going to mention about the team call that you said that we could do every week. The thing with my team in particular is that literally everyone that I've signed up, they all started with, I don't have time. And I literally have to convince them about making time for it, looking at the future, thinking about how much more this can do for you in a year's time. And then I try to get them on the live trading sessions, and then on the team meetings and all. So I just think that if we go on to say, okay, we're doing another team call, I don't know if it would just be another one of this, oh my God, again, like, I don't know.
Okay.
I was just going to ask you and see what you think.
That's okay. And what you'll find is that in that case, your team needs to be personally developed. Okay. So get them onto the Bob Proctor calls. There's recordings in the back office. Just get them to watch one of those recordings, and it will help them change their mindset. His calls are very, very powerful. He's been doing this for 40, 50 years. He knows what he's talking about. He's been my mentor for over 20 years. Get them onto one of Bob Proctor's calls in the Go Live section in the back office. Get them to watch that, and their mindset will change. They have to have a growth mindset. The mindset takes longer to change. It's the most important aspect as well. But get them onto that personal development coaching calls, and they will change, and they will understand how important this is.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
So,
all right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Farina. I think I'm going to move on to Simone now, because I saw an amazing smile earlier. Simone, I just couldn't ignore it. It was massive. How are you doing?
Hi, guys. Yes, it's going well. It's going really well. I'm just really just keeping up with it, and non-stop every day. I'm this close, so I'm pushing it every single day. Yeah, so far it's going really well, and I'm really hopeful for today, tomorrow. I'm so close.
Simone, you're a couple of people away.
I am, yes.
What I did was, when I was very, very close to a rank, I was actually about, I think, 10 or 15 people away. Okay. So what I did was I've got a prospect book of hundreds of people who've said no to me. So what I did was I sent every single person a text, and then I started calling them one at a time. Every single person.
So what do you say in the text when you've already spoken to them, like, what, 5,000 times?
How's it going?
Oh.
That's it. How's it going? And if they respond, great. If they don't, then move on to the next person. It's okay. So
yeah.
So I sent them all messages. I rang them. Some people answered, some people didn't. But I kept growing, because what you need to do is you need to create momentum. When you have momentum, once you start moving, the inertia, the initial bit's the hardest. Just to start moving initially. But once you're moving, to get moving faster is easier. So if you sit down, call every single person on that list, on the no list, call every single person that you may not have called already. And I don't know if you're doing social media at the moment, start doing social media as well. That's very, very powerful.
Yeah, I'm not doing that yet. So I'm trying to, work on my warm list, which is the people I know personally.
What you'll
So
find is that your cold list is what's going to make you financially free, not the warm list. Just bear that in mind. The warm list will get you through the initial ranks. It's the people you do not even know today that will carry you forward to the 7 figures.
true. Obviously, I don't know enough people to get me to Chairman 750. So
Yes, you do. Yes, you
he
do.
must be right.
What you need to do is your social media, through your presence on social media, every single person in the world who has an internet connection can connect with you.
Yeah.
If you vibrate the correct frequencies, people will come to you from all over the place. Yeah. So use social media, use the stories, and if you can do that from the outset, it'll help you, because what happens is the business is like a sine wave. Sometimes you're doing amazingly well, you're shooting for the stars, and then there are times when nothing happens for like a few weeks. But if you're doing everything like social media, the warm list, and you're using the other channels as well, and you're doing it persistently, consistently, what you'll find is that the prospects will keep coming. So my recommendation is do what I've told you. Just go all out today and tomorrow, and it's done. It is done. I did that, and I think I got 20 people within 1 week.
Oh.
Yeah, to hit the next rank. And all I did was go through my cold list. I went mad on social media. So even this, if I haven't done it yet, I need to just do a quick video of this call, stick it on social media so people can see what you're doing. And we have enough content. Just post it on social media and people will start finding you. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other issues, questions?
No, nothing for now. I'm just working with my team at the moment because a lot of them are struggling with time as well and joining the live trading sessions. And like you said, it's very important to do this because people can easily, leave the business if they don't find the time to learn how to trade or to prospect themselves. So, I've had a lot of that going on this week.
Yeah, if people personally developed, they won't want to leave, because this opportunity, people will recognize how massive this opportunity is. By the end of this year, we will have 1,000 people earning at least $120,000 every single year. By the end of this year, it's going to happen. I don't know any other organization which has that many success stories. And this is after just 7 years. So I've been around quite a lot. I've been an entrepreneur for quite a few years. I know about opportunity. I've seen everything. Not everything. I've seen a lot of things in business. And trust me, if people can recognize how massive this opportunity is, they will want to push forward. All you have to do is just get them onto our calls that we do on Mondays, and ask them to bring their guests onto our presentation on Wednesdays. And then if they can watch the webinars on trading, amazing. If they can't, they can see the recordings.
Yeah.
Okay, Simone, I'm looking forward. Again, I'm not going to sleep until I hear back from you. So let's make it happen, because I do want to sleep. Yeah, let's make it happen as soon as possible.
Yes.
Brilliant. Thanks, Simone. Okay, we've just got a few more minutes. Let me see. Let me catch a smile. Smile. Anyone smiling? Yes. P1000. Dan. Dan the man. Let's go. How are you doing?
How you doing, Dr. Jav? Hi, everyone.
I like the new name.
Yes, it's my goal.
Make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
How was last week? And also, what are you doing this week?
Last week was a very good week. I've focused on myself, but also just people under me that needed a bit of help in terms of personal development or prospecting. A lot of people got good results in terms of going back and doing what I said. So we're keeping that momentum up. Like Shannon said, we're just looking for not a headquarters, but somewhere we can, or a headquarters in that sense, somewhere we can all get together and focus on our trades and how to build. This week, the plan is to just do the same thing, really, because it worked really well last couple of weeks. So keep doing it, just add a bit more energy towards it, and then we can have our goals at the end of the week.
I think the headquarters idea is very, very good.
Yeah.
It's an amazing idea. Even like, like the community centres, church halls, it doesn't have to be a hotel reception. What you'll find is that once you start doing that, people will start hearing about it. and you'll get people within that community coming to you and saying, guys, what are you doing? And you'll find that people will come to you, they'll hear about it. And if you're doing it every week, again, it's something good for you because engagement is so important.
Yeah.
Any plans for this week? Anything you need to know? You help on?
Just really hosting more Zoom calls with the team. I think
Yep.
we've been doing it quite as often on Thursday, but I think setting it in stone at the beginning of the week, so then people can put it in their planners, so then we're knowing, so then more people can jump on with us. But other than that, I think it's going really well. We just need to keep the momentum up, and then just make sure everyone that's on board is doing the right things that we've setting their goals and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going really well.
The team meetings are really good. Is it in your back garden, wherever it is? Keep that up, and you'll find it'll work for you.
Yeah.
Okay, Dan. And again, prospecting. Keep doing that. I'm expecting more momentum in your team this week. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. Let's go, team.
Let's go. Who's left? Emilienne, how are you doing? Let me unmute you.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Welcome. How are things? Where are you, first of all?
I'm in the US right now, but I'm based in Cameroon.
Whereabouts in the US?
I'm in MD, Washington area.
Washington, D.C. How is it in Washington, D.C.?
Very corona infested, so I'm home most of the time. We don't go out a lot.
I think someone's vibrating. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think my phone. I think I'm getting a lot of messages and stuff. Yeah.
So, are you doing the 4 Ps in DC?
I'm trying. I'm actually struggling a lot with the time zone because it's like a 6-hour difference from Cameroon. Yeah, so I struggle a lot with the live training sessions and just meeting up with my team members and everything. Yeah, but I'm trying to adjust.
Yeah, if you go to the Go Live section of the website, it's 24 hours a day, more or less, the trading sessions. So just find one that matches up with your time zone. You should be fine. And also, a lot is recorded as well.
Yeah.
And we have quite a big team in the USA. So while you're there on your holiday or whatever, working trip, whatever it is, what you'll find is in America, people, what I found is Americans tend to gel very, very quicker than in the UK. So to develop momentum in the USA might be a little bit easier. So
I think so, because I think it's a little bit challenging in Cameroon in terms of prospects and just getting people to understand, just get the vision and sign up. It's a little bit challenging. Yeah,
USA is easier, trust me. We have some very, very high ranks in the USA. Everybody is watching you, Emilienne, while you're in the USA, because we're expecting big things.
Yes, thank you. I'm looking forward.
Yeah, is it 4 weeks that you're there for?
Yeah, I'm here until the 25th of August, and I'll be back in Cameroon.
Okay, so until the 25th of August, we're expecting at least 2 or 3 ranks from you.
Yes!
So, let's make it happen. Let's keep momentum up. And Emilienne, I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, and last but not least, Mohammed, what's going down? Mohammed,
hi guys, how's everyone?
You still growing your hair?
Sorry, Dr. Jav?
Are you still growing your hair?
Oh yeah, I am still. Yeah, you can see. Hopefully, it will be gone soon. So yeah.
So how's it going in the north?
Yeah, it's going quite well. Just been prospecting and then focusing more on personal development at the moment, because since the last few days, I think I had to focus more on personal development. Was just a bit, kind of tired, frustrated when people were saying no. So just kind of backed a bit and started focusing heavily on personal development a lot. Yeah, and getting it back in track now, and just step by step, keep going for the prospecting. Focus on the north region.
So personal development is very, very important. And when you're doing it, just let your team know what you're doing as well. Sure. Stick it in the group, and you'll find that your team will follow you. So if your team is personally developed, it'll be good for them and good for you as well. If your team is winning, you are winning. If you are the only person that's winning, you haven't got a business. your team has to be winning as well. And that's why we have these leadership calls. So you know about this. Make sure your team's winning on the trading and also the personal development and the building side, and you'll find amazing, amazing growth. All you have to do is keep going, because in every business there's ups and downs. This is normal.
Yeah.
You all have to go through a test in life. Success is not free, okay? Success is never free. For the butterfly to come out of the cocoon, it wasn't easy for the butterfly. Trust me. Yeah, we have the same here. You know, we're all trying to come out of a tiny hole in the cocoon, but once you're free, amazing things will happen. So just bear that in mind. Success is not free. You're not going to get the keys to heaven for free. You have to do something to get there. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Mohammed, what are you planning this week? Any plans before we've got, I think, 2 or 3 more minutes to go?
Yeah, so this week I'm just planning, to get back into prospecting now that I'm feeling better, and, just focus again on personal development along with my team, talk to my team, and again, just, start posting my activity on the groups as well. Yeah.
Okay, that's brilliant. Shanann, I can see you going mental, but I've seen it all before. Thank you for that high five, whatever it was. Mohammed, excuse me, thank you again.
Yeah.
I can see you hitting the next rank by the end of this month. Just focus on that and you will get it. And like I said before, make sure you live, eat and breathe your goal. Think about it all the time and you'll make it. Again, thank you everyone for coming on this call. We've got another call tomorrow at 6 p.m. and at 8 p.m. on Wednesday, we're doing the guest presentation. Please get as a minimum 3 people, write it down, minimum of 3 people onto the guest presentation. All her, it's been great speaking to you. You are amazing. You've hit the next rank. And again, I'm expecting, and it's going to happen, you're going to have amazing growth, not just in Italy, but all over the world. And again, thank you everybody for coming on this call. We'll see you again very, very soon. And let's make it happen. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good week, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.